Oh, wait, family. Looky here. Listen, look at this shit here. Somebody really wanted you to transition. Let me tell you how what it was behind. And they want to make it look like some sort of abuse here. Oh, mm-mm. They're being manipulated by twin flame energy, and they are confused. And let me tell you, it's all behind. That was crazy that that came out like that. It could be behind some sort of stability or a home. And there's a trusted source here at the bottom of the deck, a mature man whose faith, something about his faith when it comes to these flying monkeys and this high priestess energy that don't really move around too much. Damn. Yeah, there's a mature man that definitely knows there's some manipulation going on here. Someone trusted something about that. Oof. And then there's these flying monkeys that don't realize somebody's faith. They're confused at how a high priestess knew something, but they don't travel or something like that. Ooh. Well, welcome over to all being 1111 energy with all this drama. We gonna clear, cancel, and release and rebuke all negativity because we don't have time. We don't have time. Okay. Anybody that is going through anything at this time, family, I'll just tell you or I just want to share with you at this time. Trust in the divine creator of all living things, your angels, your ancestors, and your spirit guides. Okay. And then as usual, you already know. You know what we say, stay ready so we ain't got to what? Yeah, that part. Welcome to all the N1111 Energy Soul Tribe family. We're over here. We keep it real. I love you, babies. Thank you for coming back. Thank you for sharing the space. I am grateful and appreciative of each and every one of you. I love you. I love you. I love you. Okay. I love you. I love you. I love you. Ooh. To my A1s, to the Soul Tribe family as a whole, I love you. Okay. A1s who are my day ones, I love you. Thank you, thank you, thank you for all of the personal power that you give to our space, to one another with your positivity, with your uplifting energies. Okay. Thank you for standing on business, speaking on truths. Okay. I love receiving those truthful energies. Okay. I am a truthful energy. Okay. Mhm. Thank you for coming back. Thank you for the likes, the shares, the subscribes. Thank you for all of that. I am so appreciative. And most importantly, thank you for sharing the messages. Okay. And for those of you who are cross watchers, okay, doppelgangers, hateful energies, thank you for being here. It allows us to tap into you too. Ashe and thank you. Babies, let's get it. Divine, at this time, I ask that you continue to keep us protected during this read, all reads, and all the time. I ask that you provide us with clear and concise messages, as well as clarity, guidance, intuition, wisdom, and discernment. Any negativity, any toxicity, any evil, any witchcraft being thrown or projected towards myself or the Soul Tribe family, I ask that you strike it down and cut it down as we too strike it down and cut it down, returning that to sender tenfold as we clear, cancel, and release it back to the universe. Ashe and thank you. So let me tell you, somebody was definitely trying to cause you some sort of ending through abuse when it came to this home. That's what I heard. As soon as I was praying, it was like, nah, yeah. And something about you being a trusted source, okay? This was being done. This was some sort of puppeting, manipulation was happening. And there could have been this manipulation could have been taking place, could have been a mature man behind this, okay? Okay. This is a flying ass monkey ass energy over here, okay? And your faith and your commitment, because it just came flying out, your faith and your commitment has a lot to do with unveiling something when it comes to these twin flames, these karmic energies, masculine and feminine energy alike. Somebody here is confused, okay? They could be confused about how a high priestess doesn't really travel, but you know a lot. You may not be out and about. You may not travel, but you know a lot. Okay. Surprise! That's I ain't lying. They like, how does motherfucker know so much? Mhm. I'm telling you, family, you're gonna make a believer out of them today. You're gonna make a believer out of them today. Hmm. Okay. Tell me more. Oh, wait, what is this and what is that? Yeah. Look, you about to get some unexpected money. Hmm. You about to get some unexpected money. And you're already a single successful energy out here, family. Okay. High priestess or high priest, flip the roles as you see fit. Only take what resonates. But I promise you, there's some shit that's up in here. Huh? Shit up in here. You hear me? Listen, somebody targeted you again and got fucked up again. This is what I heard. Just like somebody just targeted you again and got fucked up again. And they don't even realize this. These is kids. Kid kind of energy. Interesting. This is what I'm picking up. What? Let me see what's going on. Okay, that's the message. That's the message. Yeah, you about to get something. Bottom of the deck. This is being given to you from the legal justice system behind somebody's intentions. Woo! All right, elaborate more. It's like it's really that's it. The spirit's like, that's the message. I'm like, okay. Hold up, stuff went flying out. Okay, did anything hit the ground? Dang, how many cars? That's four. I don't see nothing. Make sure. Okay. So let's see what flew out, y'all. Somebody was determined in not allowing you to grow in whatever way, but in some sort of mystery here in a project. Okay, somebody could have been trying to block you from growing, blocking your growth. Okay, determined to block your growth. This is what this is. Okay. They were determined to block your growth, but I don't feel like, maybe they were doing this through some sort of abuse. Okay. Trying to abuse you, possibly. Someone is looking at that. They're looking at that. Really? And it's a mystery uh that you were able to tap in on this. Now with this project being here, this is giving me like some sort of wow. It ties in to some sort of ring of things that's been possibly going on. It was a mystery that you were able to pick up on this. This project has something to do with what? An investigation, some sort of research, somebody doing something out of the kindness of their heart. Oh, this was a project. Yeah. Somebody was doing something out of the kindness of their heart. It had a deal. There was a deal tied to this. Okay. Um, maybe it was to, look kind, act kind. This could be gaslighting energy here. Okay. The whole plot was to act kind. Okay. That was the deal. Or the deal was to be kind, but your instincts kicked in or something like that. Your instincts kicked in. Maybe you felt like people were being manipulated, or you felt some sort of manipulation here within this energy. You could have felt like, someone was trying to manipulate you out of something, or get someone to manipulate them to put you out of something, or abuse you while you were here in a home, in an environment pertaining to a house. Someone is pissed off about a house or about a residence. This is weird. Somebody wanted to try to definitely transition you through some sort of abuse, possibly in a house. This is trusted source. Trusted source knows you tapped in. They know this. Interesting. There's some sort of manipulation, and your instincts are tapped into this. Okay. Yeah, your instincts is about to bring you some damn joy. Your intuitive knowledge, your intuitive knowing is about to bring you some joy. Mm. Woo! Okay. Oh, this is gonna be a courageous move. These flying monkeys make this move. This is a courageous move. Oh, because you about to get paid. A high priestess is about to get this unexpected money. Because these flying monkeys are being manipulated by mature men. Didn't I say you gonna make a believer out of somebody today? You about to make a believer out of somebody today. They gonna believe. Okay. Damn. I don't know what they maybe they about to believe you got the power. Okay, family shit. Cause it looks to be like, somebody been sitting up here doing some shit. And this was a part of a project. Oh my goodness. This gang stalking. Oh, what? This was a gang stalking project. Make things look kind, show kindness. That was the deal here. Maybe this was the project. Maybe this had something to do with. Hmm? Give me more on this project. Kindness and deal. Okay. Somebody could be working out something. You could be part of a project. I don't know what the hell going on now. And this could be being communicated because this house was a mystery, or wherever you live was a mystery. It was supposed to bring in a new birth for you, but somebody was abusing you there because they didn't want you to grow. Ooh, okay. Mm. Confidence at the bottom of the deck. So your instincts, your joy, your courage, you believing in the Most High, staying committed to the Most High, the divine, brings in the confidence. Confidence. You have confidence to fight against this manipulative, mature man who's definitely acting like a flying monkey at this time. Yeah. Something about patience when it comes to the twin flame confusion type energy. Yeah. Patience and peace for right now. Okay. Patience and peace. Okay. Patience. Mm. Yeah, somebody is all the way trapped. They about to be looking crazy as hell. They're about to be looking like they are all the way like, yeah, they're not gonna believe this. They're gonna be shocked as shit. It took a lot of patience and you remaining peaceful or something like that. Mm. Tell me more. Tell me more about this. Whew. Patience and peaceful. Please and thank you. Yeah, okay. It has everything to do with your work. Okay. They're pissed. This bitch. That's what it was. See, they wanted to end you, family. You found a way around that, or you were working on something they didn't even know about, or it blew up, or whatever the case may be. But this is this energy I am picking up here. Okay. Um, it was a mystery to you, maybe how you even was got in a community. Okay. But it was through someone you could trust, and it was part of some sort of act of kindness. This was the deal. Okay. It was communicated that you possibly were healing and you needed a safe place, or a peaceful place to heal. Some sort of project you may be a part of. You're a part of a project. What is a Why are you a part of some project? What the fuck is going on here? Quick disclosure, I do cuss and curse to speak the truth and call out names of God it too, but you are a part of some sort of project. I don't know if you're a part of a housing project. I don't know if you're a part of a project that has something to do with the legal system or the I just heard somebody say MK Ultra. I know y'all be throwing stuff out there at me. Please forgive me. I'm just a messenger. I don't be, knowing with all that. Be y'all MK Ultra. Y'all have said that to me before. I've looked it up before and then I've, went back into something else. Let me see. It was an illegal human experimentation program designed and undertaken by the US Central Intelligence Agency to develop procedures. God damn. Well, that's some shit. Where did this come from? MK Ultra was an illegal human experimentation program designed and undertaken by the U.S. Central Intelligence Agency to develop procedures and identify drugs that could be used during interrogation to weaken individuals and force confessions through brainwashing and psychological torture. Ain't that a bitch? Oops. On the chime, confirmation. Damn, you part of some MK Ultra project, and they was talking about for you to get tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So motherfuckers is sitting up here thinking you was lying about some shit, so they thought they was gonna put you under some stress as if you was gonna change your story. The fuck is wrong with these people? Damn, you ain't got shit to hide. Yeah, these some cunning motherfuckers. Damn, why would y'all even do that? That's crazy. Yeah, somebody about to believe today. Look, they're confident that you ain't. Listen, somebody was trying to say you was cunning or some shit like that. You ain't cunning. Shit, you really like to be left the fuck alone. Like you listen. For whoever this is resonate with you in your one of them mature kind of years where you know you might be going through some shit. Okay, not to be putting your business out there, but I just say hot flashes are real in this bitch. Okay, okay. Midlife crises do be happening. Okay, somebody was trying to say you were being cunning, but all you were really doing, family, is you was defending your freedom. Ain't this a bitch? Shit, I done heard it all. You been a part of some MK Ultra project, but look, these people knew it. So what they was their job to put you through these different types of transitions of repeated rest in peace type energy abuse mentally physically making you feel that is what is that called, what did that thing just call that, what did that call that, that is brainwashing and psychological torture. Ain't that a bitch? Somebody put y'all through some psychological torture. Ain't this a bitch? Ooh. What? And there was intentions behind this because they wanted you to remember something so that you can transform something. Transform to some sort of adaptation. Adapt to what? Adapt to the energy. Ain't this a bitch? Adapt to the energy and inspire others. Inspire others to go on the same hunt or journey or path or some shit. Oh Lord, this is too much. I got offended at the MK Ultra thing because I've looked it up before and I ain't never seen that. Yeah, I'm telling you because it had everything to do with this healing. Let me move this, y'all. I'm sorry. Let me move this. It had everything to do with this healing. So look, like I said earlier, yeah, you were supposed to like heal or something, but they wanted to see you may had healed, but they wanted to put you back into some sort of lack energy. Okay. Something about your wisdom here. So with patience and peace, and possibly you not working in the environment. This is what it was. Hell no. So there was MK Ultra going on inside of work environments. And once you left that work environment, boom, you stepped into your wisdom, your highest self, your power, right? Wisdom, knowledge, growth. This is what I'm getting here. But then after you stepped into this wisdom and love energy, they wanted to keep you in some sort of psychological torment and shit. So they better not have teamed up with these folks right here where you live. Mm, really? You may have gained somebody's trust through the growth that you made, but there were people trying to block this growth. Then you have the Three of Pentacles. I told you, I cannot make it up. It was all because you was no longer in the working industry. They couldn't put these attacks on you anymore through the working industry. So they started at your place of residence. Ooh, you motherfuckers. And that was the secret. They always knew it was a possibility, family, because you were so strong that you was gonna break free from these fucking flying monkeys. So they set up a project to take place on you at your house. Is this not nothing? Mm, mm, mm. You know they always look. This lady, I went and got my checkup back in April. This lady gonna break out and say, there's somebody that would like to come in, and they always say we use black people for, experiments. And I looked at her and I said, what? And she was like, well, you know what they say? This bitch, yes, about to go down in my cooch and say that. I said, okay, well, if he ain't never seen a black coochie, he gonna see one today. I said, but damn, I couldn't even believe she said that shit. I said, guess what? I'll play your game with you. At the Denver General STD clinic. I said, shit, yeah, that's cheap for me because I don't have a primary care physician. So shit, I'm gonna go up in there, get everything done. Shit, they gonna do what the primary care physician gonna do. I got the rest. You know what I'm saying? I got the rest. But you can do them good checks and all that shit. Even though I'm celibate, they say you supposed to get that done. I promise you. I promise you. Yeah, Eight of Cups energy out here. Yeah. Somebody's walking away from these secrets that folks was holding. Look at all this that then fell out. Yeah. People walking away from these secrets because they know they under judgment now. Mm. Because what came out before, they was too damn determined. They was too damn determined. Determination again out here with the king, excuse me, the Knight of Pentacles. They was too damn determined to keep you in this Ten of Wands energy, carrying burdens and shit. Okay, Three of Wands energy. They didn't want you to be able to, receive, receive anything because you already knew you was the Queen of Pentacles. These motherfuckers was trying to keep you in some sort of mental anguish. Definitely psychological torture. Is that a bitch? You motherfuckers is crazy. Mm. I feel like, if they were trying to keep you isolated, you just like shit. You kind of like a homebody energy, anywho, but you ain't playing with nobody type energy too. I just picked that up. Yeah. Because you're totally balanced when it comes to family and providing, and you strong as fuck. And you don't play no games, but you will play. Ooh, something about your creativity here. Mm. Wow, that's crazy. So somebody's watched you bring all this into balance through your creativity. They looked at it as play because they mad because they wanted you to be slaving for their ass. But they see that you have the strength to provide for whatever your family, your whoever you consider family. You may even be a strength within a family, soul tribe family, or a soul tie family. You're a provider. Mm. You could be a provider of knowledge. You could be a provider of all sorts of things. You could be a provider of your people, the people. Mm. And these motherfuckers was trying to play a game with you, and the government knows this. Ooh. That shit just came out like that. I can't make it up. Now some shit's like a pause, a halt, a stop. Yeah. See, these people wanted you not to have um the resilience to get this wish fulfillment to be successful. They was trying to stunt your growth. They was trying to stunt your growth. They didn't want you to complete any cycles and get your wish fulfillment. Mhm. Somebody they thought they could trust here, somebody they thought they could trust. to put you in some sort of environment that would assist in your healing. That was the deal. That was what was communicated because it had everything to do with your rebirth. But this person may have partnered up with a mature man that is part of some sort of MK Ultra program. And this is somebody that manipulates a lot of people. He's also a fucking flying monkey too, bitch. Mm-mm. But your faith and your commitment is something about that. Tell me more about the faith and the commitment. Nine of Swords. Shit, you've been through a lot. Hell, you done already been through a lot of anxiety and all that worry and all this and that and da, da, da. And that's what they were trying to do is test your faith, trying to test your commitment. This is a selfish bitch. Tell me more. I promise you. Yeah. Look, they was trying to basically y'all keep you in some sort of harvesting energy, this devil energy, keeping you bound to this. This is what this man was doing. That's why you about to get this money from this from the courts because they already know CIA been running some sort of illegal fucking oh, they some dirty motherfuckers. The CIA has been running some illegal program or project on those of you who have obtained Eight of Pentacles, who have mastered yourself, who have mastered your skill through some sort of work. Ooh, these motherfuckers is cold with it, ain't they? Yeah, Two of Pentacles out here. Yeah, see, you ain't at a crossroads no more at all. You about to move. Yeah, you're no longer at a crossroads anymore. And that Two of Pentacles came out in the reverse. So it's like, these people couldn't adapt. Okay, they could not adapt to you stepping away from the 3D corporation of the work world industry. They couldn't adapt to that. And they damn sure didn't want you to be able to do that because by you doing that, you became your choices became many, all things are possible, but then you also became inspirations to others or somebody else inspired you. And then you just, I don't know, maybe that was just your path. That's something you do. This may have been something like, somebody, yeah, I can't make it up. Like you are this leadership energy. But with this MK Ultra program, they were keeping you real low vibrational and they were putting you in very low vibrational places to see how you would affect that environment on the chime confirmation. Now they're in an environment they couldn't control, and you are a leader in your environment now. So then they partner with where you live. Yeah. They partner with where you live to fuck with you, and you turned into the Ten of Pentacles on their ass. Ooh. Listen, they thought you was getting some inside information on these 3D fucking jobs. No, you were getting some fucking abused on them bitches. They knew it. They knew it. They thought the abuse was going to transition you. I heard it just made you become who you were meant to be. Mm. Nine of Cups energy. It was like these people forced. I don't want to say they forced family. Listen, I don't want to say these people forced something on you, but it's almost like they pushed you into. Mm, I heard this windfall as well as your destiny and your calling. You went from the Five of Wands to the Lovers to the Hierophant to the Star. Hmm. This could have been a competition here. Somebody saw you as being the stronger energy. Yeah, you were balanced in both religion and spirituality, and you came out being the star. You came out the one being the one to bring hope. Hope. Wow. You've been part of an MK Ultra program. What the fuck is going on here? See, I did not believe, well, I can't say I didn't believe in that family, but I just was like, yeah, they supposed to be now. The Central Intelligence Agency been their program just got you. Ooh. Whatever you've been going through was tied to the CIA. Wow. This person wanted to sacrifice you with this hangman energy, or like I said, put things on a pause to an ending for you in some kind of way. This is somebody that I feel they were in competition with you. They came out being the flying monkey. Oh, fuck. That's why they be tripping with you. Yeah, Empress, I can't make it up. That's why they be tripping with you. Because this person was in competition with you. This person is this devil energy, this full moon harvesting energy. This is somebody that harvests energy, possibly through the CIA and their MK Ultra program. Ain't that a bitch? Motherfucker, you just fucked up. Mm. Hmm. Now the CIA's program is out there that they still been running this bullshit. Mhm. And somebody, this mature man who's a flying monkey, was in competition with an empress who's strong as fuck. An empress energy who's strong as fuck. We gonna let you keep that flying monkey ass right there. Because we got to remember. Okay. Wait. Hmm. You the Ace of Wands too? Listen here. The spirit said, I can't, he ain't shit. You are a strong ass Empress energy. And you the Ace of Wands energy. New beginnings. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like that magician energy. You hold the Ace of Wands, Aries energy, fire sign energy, actually, excuse me, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You could be a fire sign, anything, but it's like that wand is like ting. Yeah, somebody was like, they watched you manifest some shit, even from a place of where they were trying to bring torment over you or to you, mental torment. And somebody sees this. This is a trusted person that knows about this project. That's what it is. This trusted person knows about this MK Ultra project and how they work and what they do. Really? Yeah. They could be a Knight of Cups energy with the Five of Swords. I can make it up. hmm Charm and conflict at the same time. If that ain't some damn psychological fuckery. Yeah. Wow. You were dealing with young masculine energy and mature masculine energy. They were battling for leadership here. They were battling for the leadership here. I also feel like you were more enthusiastic than this energy. This is the thing. Ooh, wee. They sure were. They was trying to harvest your energy through the MK Ultra program, and you knew it. I feel like you just won some sort of like award or some shit. Let's get this deck. I ain't lying. I feel like you just went through like the battle of your life in this CIA project or program. Okay. This is giving me like there was a project, there was a program. They've been doing this shit for a minute. Tell me, what is this? I cannot look. It was an entrapment. This was an entrapment. Okay. Tell me more about this entrapment. What is all that? Well, this was an entrapment. So we have Selene here. We have the goddess loading. We have, I just feel like this is the universe, you grounding. This is Mother Gaia energy, grounding your chakra to me. It could just be God like energy, feminine or masculine, fifth of roles. Okay. You're a light worker. You showed yourself love, but then we have Persephone here. And I feel like with that being the case, somebody saw all of you. Interesting. So Celine here, somebody with power, power to give sleep and light to the night, the bringer of the light in dark places. You are ever changing. Someone saw that. They saw that, especially when they put you in this energy. Something about you tapping into your God-like energy. I feel this goddess loading is you here. Mhm. You came out as a light worker here, okay, driven by deep desire to serve those in need, and you are blessed with infinite powers and inner guidance. This is something that you tapped into by showing yourself self love here, loving yourself inside out, putting yourself first, speaking life over you, positive affirmations, awakening to the beauty. Awakening to how beautiful you are. Okay. But then I also feel like somebody saw you as a diamond in the rough as well, because you were also tied to Persephone, the goddess of the underworld, the bringer of food and fair weather, manipulation, shapeshifter at will. So this is giving me the energy of if you are in the light, this is you. But when you are in the dark, you are Persephone. And that was a diamond in the rough to these people because they ain't never seen it before. Complete total balance, but you're a person. Your dark is dark. I guess whoever's resonate with this message, your dark is dark. And it's almost like it's because because you Isis. I can't make it up. That divine love and balance. Listen, it's like, yes, you are many gods and goddesses. Oh, take it how it resonates. But those are the energies I'm saying. These are the energies of the gods that you carry. Ancient Egyptian god energy. Interesting. Goddess uploading and then Isis again. I can't make it up. Goddess uploading and Isis again. Protection, healing, magical powers. The most beautiful things are created in the most dark places. I'm telling you, you are Persephone and Isis balanced out, and these people are like, damn. I feel like you have you have an energetic connection to the underworld. Mm? Persephone energy, and you also have a connection to Isis energy, and you're a light worker. So you have the connection to both light and dark, and you're a light worker. Interesting. Yeah. And see, somebody didn't want this game to end. I'm telling you, they didn't want that game to end. They were learning too much. They didn't want you to tap into your goddess energy, and that's why they were doing all these things. That's why they were trying to entrap you. Especially this 3D world, because that give and take played out with you because you knew you were giving more than you were receiving, and it just played out with you, family. Okay, it was over. Okay, let's just. Mm, yeah, played out with you, and it was time for you to assume your position. Yeah, your throne, God and goddesses. Yep, because you're the star child, divine being incarnated from the stars, highly sensitive children, or you were a highly sensitive child, a specific mission to create betterment in our world. That was your whole mission. I cannot make it up. You are the high priestess energy, intuitive receiving downloads straight from source. Somebody wanted to try to mess up your frequency and put you in some sort of program with the CIA, this MK Ultra shit. And when you stopped working for them, they started attacking you at your home. Stupid motherfuckers. Their program just got busted up too. hmm Yeah, because you're Venus. People are desiring you in all types, all fashions, okay? Yeah, they see your prosperity as a victory, And the power of love conquers all. That's what they've realized. That's what they know now about you, family. That's what they know now about you. All this. That's what they were gathering information on. Bang Popo at the bottom of the deck. Yes, balance, wisdom, transformation. Okay. You have the eye of the tiger offering a gentle breeze or unleashing a storm. That is what they have learned about you. Okay. hmm Well, I'm gonna leave this energy here because they don't already have me cuss they ass out. So hopefully it brings some clarity to you. All right, family. I love you and the divine loves you. Let's close out. Divine, thank you so much for allowing us to be here. I ask that you continue to keep us with love, harmony, tranquility, prosperity, peace, protection, and respect, and good health and good wealth in our lives and all the time. Ashe and thank you. And until next time, you know what I love to say. Namaste.